Yeah.
Yes, as usual.
Usual.
As usual.
Usual.
As usual.
Yeah.
As nice, man. Nice, man. That's good. Weekend, finally. What are your plans?
Today is my day off, so
Oh, good.
I need to study.
Okay.
I need to supermarket,
Go to the I need to do the grocery.
grocery.
Yes, I need to do the grocery. Is to go to the supermarket and buy things. Do the grocery. You can say I need to go to the supermarket, but you can say I need to do the grocery.
I need to do
The
the grocery.
grocery.
So and maybe I can watch the Netflix at night.
Nice, nice. What are you watching on Netflix?
I mean, I like the movies about, in my opinion, this better this movie about the how can I say El Salvador.
Oh, uh, there is a term. You can say bank robbery, but there is a term, heist. Heist is a term. You can say bank robbery. It's okay. But heist is a correct term for this type of attack. Stealing things in an attack, a plan, that's a heist.
Okay. I like movie about
Heists.
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 Very good. Nice, man. I was watching uh, Ryan's movie. You know this movie, war movie with Tom Hanks, about Ryan, a soldier.
Okay. This I don't remember, but this movie is new.
No, that's not a new movie.
No, I don't remember what
Tom,
name.
I'm getting the name here. Saving Private Ryan.
Saving
Saving Private Ryan.
Private Ryan.
Ryan. Ryan.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I like this.
I was watching this movie like before class because my first student couldn't come to class, so I was watching it. I am in love with the movie, man. What a great movie.
Yeah, I like the movie about war.
Nice. Uh, do you have a favorite movie?
I favorite, I believe. No,
I don't think so.
yeah, I don't think so.
If you have to recommend a movie to a person, what movie would you recommend?
And I like the movie. How can I say? I just need.
I believe it's Shutter's Island with Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Yeah,
I believe that's Shutter's Island, something like this.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's a movie that maybe you think you are understanding things, but in the end, that's not exactly what you thought. Nice. There is that's a movie you are watching, and you think that it makes sense, but in the end, you are shocked. Wow, so he is a crazy one.
Yeah,
He is a detective, but he's not exactly a detective. He's crazy. Just one other crazy guy there. Okay, I got it. Which other one?
sorry.
Which other movies?
All of the movies.
Yes, other movies.
Um, I, I don't remember because I don't remember the name of the movies, but they can access my
You can tell me the story. I prefer you telling me the story.
The story.
Yes, the story of your movie. The movie you're recommending me. I prefer you telling me the story.
Yeah, but I don't remember. I don't know good. I don't put this.
I don't do this.
No, I am. I'm not good at this.
You are not good at this. You're not good at storytelling.
Yeah,
If you need to tell me a story, you're not good.
yeah. But I like the. How can I say tropa de elite?
Oh, Elite Squad.
And square.
Elite Squad. Elite Squad. Oops, I lost your audio. One sec. Elite Squad is a good movie. You prefer the first one, the second one? Which one is your favorite? Because the first one and the second one, they have different ideas,
Yeah,
different focuses. So which one is your favorite? The
I
first.
prefer the first.
Yeah, of course. But the second one is good too, right?
Yeah,
Nice, man. The first one is indeed is certainly uh, the best one because it's very imagetic. It's very
yeah.
intense. Very.
Cadê o baiano is better.
Yeah, man. There are some parts there, some scenes, some uh, some dialogues we never forget because of the impact, because of how uh, I don't know how it represents Brazil too. That language, that aggressivity, that intensity, the violence, the organizations, the crime, the corruption inside the police, everything uh, talked in a movie. A great movie. Great movie. I really like it. And you had the chance to visit Bopi. But you need to get inside there. Next time you get inside there. Maybe who knows, you can visit Bopi for different reasons in the future. Not exactly just a visit, but maybe work, interacting with the guys there, training. Probably many other groups they go to Bopi just for training, right?
Sorry?
Probably many other groups from other countries, other states, they go to Bopi to train, to practice some techniques with them, to learn from them, right?
About the training. How can I say ações táticas?
Yes, like strategies in
Yeah,
general.
today I don't know, but the in test maybe because the today is a bot. How can I say? É sólido. Né?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
No, because today the bot is there is a many
There are many.
there are many years. So
Okay,
maybe,
they are. They do it for many years.
yeah. So maybe there are a how can I say there
Exchanges,
exchanges others how can I say
institutions,
institutions.
institutions, groups,
Yeah.
organizations, polices in general.
Yeah.
Right. companies. They interact a lot between each other, right?
Yeah.
And there are some private companies. They teach some things too, right?
Sorry.
There are some private companies and they teach some things too, correct?
I don't understand.
For example, we are talking about interaction between polices, interaction between parts of the government,
Okay.
parts of the government. But there are also private companies, not state companies, not state organizations, state institutions. They are private companies and they also offer training courses for police to go there, correct?
I don't know because I don't I don't know if there are other a, a company,
Private company
private company, and how can I say legal
level.
level the book
Yes, it makes
about
sense.
the security.
Yes, you are right. It makes sense.
So other companies, for example, watch federal policy, so commands, they are, but private, I don't know.
For example, let's suppose there is a specific group, there is a specific school for snipers. And you take this course, and probably there isn't a private company for teaching sniping, right?
Sorry, I don't understand. Okay, yeah.
Okay, perfect. I am a federal agent, and there is going to be an intern test, an intern public test, intern, for you to be a federal sniper agent. And
There is the how can I say
course,
course in the federation federal police.
inside there you have this course.
Yeah.
You need to pay for
For
it.
example, the coach. So comando de operações táticas inside it with others forces. So I don't know about the organization, private organization.
Okay, you know, inside those corporations, they offer those courses, right?
Yeah, because the curse occurs to policy is different about the policy, how can I say, paisana.
Uh,
So the, how can I say, methodology,
methodology.
because a federal policy, so there are, the board is a course with many, how can I say, grosseria, estupidez, agressividade, because they
Nicolas, don't speak Portuguese. Don't speak Portuguese, okay? No Portuguese.
because these are methodology. The forces, they are so a civil,
Yeah, civil agent, state agent.
state engine. You hit the methodology.
You cannot use this methodology for the other public tests. Civil agents, state agents, office agents, investigators, they have a different methodology, different studies. Perfect.
Just civil person civil.
A civilian, you're talking about me, for example, civilian?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a civilian. Civilian. Yes, totally, totally. But there are no private companies offering training for intern tests. Everything happens, everything, the courses, the practices, the instructions, they happen inside of the corporations, right?
Man, I don't have idea, but I believe
I have no idea.
I have no idea, but I believe no.
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so. I believe in other organizations are the Federation Policy,
The federal police
Federal Police. So the board, for example, converse, conversation,
exchanging techniques, exchanging information
exchanging information, how can I say, entre si,
between them.
between them. So others organizations, the others countries, for example,
Yeah.
there are, for example, the United States,
United States.
United States come here to be a course,
To take a course.
to take a course, how can I say, guerra na selva,
War in the jungle.
war in the jungle, for example. So I believe in conversation between other organizational military
Other military organizations.
or, or no military, so about the
Security. Public security.
public security, yeah.
Okay. Public security organizations exchanging information, exchanging practices, exchanging trainings. That's it. Between them only.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Yeah. It happens, of course, between countries too. And do you have a reference on police?
I mean, yeah, I like the team, for example, federal policy,
Bettini.
the team, Eduardo Betim.
Okay. Okay. That's a reference you have in Brazil, like a YouTuber, something like this.
Bem, I don't like about the YouTuber. I believe, but Eduardo Betim has the books,
Mm.
right? So I read one book.
I read a book.
I read a book. I need to read others, but so how can I say that? What?
Until now.
Until now, I read one.
Nice. Nice. Interesting. That's a federal agent you have as a reference here in Brazil. And the police in Brazil is a reference for other countries too, because other countries they come here to train with us, right?
So sorry.
That's a reference you have. That's a cop. That's an agent you have as a reference in Brazil. And many other countries, many other agents from different nations, they see Brazil as a reference. And they come to Brazil to train with BOP, for example, with other institutions. Do you think there are other great corporations around the planet? For example, you have some references in Brazil, but do you like the some groups in the United States or Israel, something like this?
I like this. For example, the United States,
The
they
SEALs.
are SEALs.
Yes.
So the group is the better, the old.
The Navy SEALs are the best in the world.
Yeah, I believe better. So
I believe they're the best.
I,
I believe they are the best.
I believe they are the best.
They are the best.
So a group mainly multi-operation, muito operacional,
Very operational.
very operation. because the group, for example, the Iraq, Vietnam. So I read the book. The name is, how can I say, o dia faço foi ontem.
Probably a book, like a movie, has a different translation. But if we have an open translation, is uh, repeat, please.
O único dia fácil foi ontem.
The only easy day was yesterday, something like this.
No menos só.
But that's not the name. That's not the name. Of course, that's not the name.
Yeah. So the ah, so the how can I say writer?
Yeah.
Writer.
Writer
The writer is a seal.
is a seal.
Is a seal.
Yes.
So is wood.
Road.
There. Yeah. So exist the other groups.
There are.
There are. Legião estrangeira.
Where is it from?
Man, Legião estrangeira, I believe is França. I believe França.
You believe they're from. Speak English, Nicolas.
Man, France, I don't talk English.
France, man.
Sorry.
France.
France.
Yeah, man, speak English. Because if you're speaking English with anyone and you say França, that's not English. People will not understand you.
But you understand.
But no, but I understand you because I speak Portuguese. But maybe you're talking to a person and this person doesn't speak Portuguese. Maybe you are in the airport and there is a person from Somalia and this person speaks no Portuguese and you say, are you coming from France? And the person, sorry, are you coming from France? And the person, I don't get you. What's this France? So you gotta say France. France. When you speak English, you cannot say Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, because people will not understand you. You gotta say Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. So people will have a clear message. Oh, that's English. The message is in English. Got it. So, France, there is a tactic group in France.
Yeah.
Nice. Tell me about it.
I mean, I don't know about the group, mainly about the group. I know that are.
Perfect. Good sentence.
So, yeah, so the how can I say it's a single.
They accept. They finish the sentence first. They accept
the person other country, for example.
all people from other countries.
Yeah, because they need.
Wow.
So it's a hard course.
Nice.
The life.
Interesting. Wow. I believe there is a division in the France security corporations. There is a division of paragliding action. They attack using a paraglider. They fly. They land.
Where?
Yeah, I believe it's in France, something like this. There is a tactic group that uses paragliders.
Okay.
Yeah, something like James Bond thing. You know, when James Bond arrives using a parachute, There's something like this with paragliders. Because all of this thing, flying, it started with wars too. So there are many divisions. I know other reference speaking about security is Israel.
Sorry?
Israel, Israel,
Yeah.
Israel, Israel. The promised land, Israel. Israel, Israel. Jewish people, Jesus, Israel.
Ah, okay.
Because the Israeli, the people from Israel, they live under constant danger because of Palestine. So there are divisions there to fight a constant war. And they have the Iron Dome. You know the Iron Dome? No. Israel has an invisible protection. And the name is Iron Dome. Iron Dome is something to stop missiles. If some terrorist group sends a missile to Israel, Israel has lasers pointing to the sky and scanning the sky all the time. And if there is a missile, Israel sends many missiles to destroy it. That's the Iron Dome. Iron Dome. Technology from the United States. They bought it like 15 years ago-ish, and it protects Israel. It protects not exactly Israel, the country. It protects, I believe, Jerusalem, something like this. And that's it, the Iron Dome. So that's one technology. Just imagine the division groups. Just imagine the categories, the SEALs from Israel. Just imagine it. And of course, other groups from Russia. Just imagine Russia. Russia. Voldica. Voldica. Voldica.
Okay, good.
Voldica from Russia. Mother Russia. Mother Russia from Vladimir Putin. Russia, a constant war. It's a constant war. Russia, United States, France, and the terrorists, Israel, and terrorist groups. Terrorist groups and Israel. The terrorist groups, they are well trained too. Osama bin Laden could destroy 2 towers in the United States. Much training, many plans. The best people he could hire, he could contract. They destroyed 2 towers in the United States, biggest terrorist attack ever on this planet. That's a group. That's a strong group, right? I'm not saying we need to respect them. Of course not. But we need to understand them. Learn from them. Because they have tactics. It worked. That's something I say about many people. For example, you have your reference, your federal agent reference. And I have my reference. My reference is Faustão. I like Faustão, meu. Why Faustão? Because
they use the shoes.
Shoes.
The 9 millions.
No, not 9 million shoes. No, 9,000 maybe. I saw the picture. Brown shoes, right?
And I believe this.
They were brown shoes, right?
Sorry.
Brown shoes.
Ah, I don't know.
Man, Faustão worked. Man, come on, man. He worked a lot every Sunday for years.
Yeah,
Oh man, he deserves those shoes, man. He needs
but
that.
you like
Uh,
Faustão.
Faustão is a person I don't watch. Faustão is a person I not necessarily am attracted to his content, his form of entertainment. That's not my style, my type. But he's a reference. He is there for years, changing, adapting, innovating. We need to learn something from him. We need to learn something from him. Faustão is not working anymore, but we are talking about him, his shoes, his style. That's crazy. That's crazy. This guy is a genius. Silvio Santos. Maybe you don't like Silvio Santos, but why is he there? Why? Yeah, why not? I mean, why is he there for so long? Why? This guy is doing something. I mean, we can learn something from him. We can learn something from them. Respect their trajectory. Should I respect Osama bin Laden's trajectory? Not necessarily. But I believe you got the idea. I believe you got the idea. I mean, he was a leader. Hitler. I mean, he was a devil, but he was the king of propaganda. So it depends on how you picture things. It depends on how you see things in general. Got it? Nice. Speaking about more, many, I know we are not talking about more, many, but I have created an exercise this week. I would like to practice this with you. I have created, adapted with some students, an exercise about many, much, little, few, big, small. Can you use these words? Do you know how to use them?
Yeah, I can use, but I don't. I didn't see homework. I didn't.
It's okay. It's okay. We can do an exercise now together, and maybe do the home, maybe do your homework in the end of the class. But I want to do an exercise with you now, and that's an exercise about quantifiers: many, few, little, much.
Okay, good.
Do you know about these topics? When I tell you many, few, much,
Yes, I did.
okay, how much do you believe?
Oh. Do you talk about the difference in much or
Between, difference between, okay?
okay, yeah, difference between, yeah,
Yes. Do you know the difference?
yeah, I believe
How
many.
much do you believe in this difference? You believe 20 reals? How much do you believe you know? If I open an exercise here, is everything going to be correct?
But how much?
No. Okay. Relax. Relax.
100%.
100. You know how? You know many, much, little. You know 100% this topic.
No,
Oh,
7%.
70%. So,
I believe.
would you pay 7 reals on a game? If you get everything correct, I pay you 7 reals. If you don't get everything correct, you give me 7 reals.
No.
Nicolas, come here, man.
Okay,
Little, few, less, small, a little. Do you understand these words?
I believe.
Perfect. What's the opposite? What's the contrary of little? It's not on this list, okay? It's not here. What's the opposite, the contrary of little, in your opinion?
Okay. Depends.
It depends. Good, good answer. But give me one option.
One option.
Yeah,
Much.
little, much. Very good, man. Good answer. Perfect. Few.
Man.
Perfect, Nicolas. Very good, man. Less.
More.
Wow. Small.
Big.
Whoa, motherfucker. And a little, it depends on the situation. Nicholas, good job, man, because you are the first student to get everything correct.
Okay.
I am doing this exercise with many students from different levels, and you are not necessarily you speak beautifully already. No, but here you got everything correct. So good job. You were the first one. I did this exercise with 4 students maybe, and no, the exercise is everything I am showing Nicholas now, not just the first one. Everything here. The first one is just a test. Nicholas, now you're going to do the same thing for me. You're going to repeat. I know, you know. But now let's practice on the exercise. What's a good complement, a good match, a good combination for more?
Less.
Perfect. Big,
Small.
very.
A little.
Very good. Very good, Nicholas. Much.
Much is little.
Very good. Correct. Many.
Few.
All right. And now we are going to complete with the best alternative. But actually, there are many alternatives. So I want you to tell me all the possibilities there are. Okay?
Okay.
Tell me, please. Yeah, I'm going to show you. Tell me, please. Oh, this option is possible, this one, and this one. Okay?
Okay.
And this is the first one.
I can see many people from here.
Perfect.
I can see a lot of people from here.
Perfect.
And I don't know about the very. I can see very people from here.
Makes no sense.
No. Okay. So I believe more to no.
More, it's also possible. Nicholas, you are seeing from there. But from here, I can see more people. So I can see more people from here. More, it's also possible, okay?
Okay.
Here you have 3 possibilities. Many people, more people, and a lot of people.
Okay. I have very things to tell you.
It makes no sense. Very is about intensity. And things are objects, stories, information, topics.
Okay. So the things countable or uncountable?
Singular or plural?
Plural.
Countable.
Countable. Okay. I have many things to tell you.
Perfect.
I have a lot of things to tell you.
Lots of things to tell you. Perfect.
And believe more. I have more things to tell you.
And one more. There is one more.
Much. I have much things to tell you.
No, much is for uncountables.
Okay, but the very no. Maybe more. Lot of. Bigger, but no. Big.
Big. I have big things to tell you.
I have big fish, tell you.
Yeah, it's possible.
Ah, okay, I have big, okay.
Okay?
Okay. I need to buy much fish at the supermarket.
At the supermarket, Nicolas, very good. Much fish. Why? Because when you go to the supermarket, you buy fish using kilograms.
Yeah.
So considering this, we buy much fish. But when we have an aquarium in front of us, we say many fishes. But here, because of supermarket, because fish is in the singular, we say much fish. That's a possibility, the best possibility, much fish. But there are other possibilities.
Okay. I need to buy a lot of
Lots of fish at the supermarket. We can use lots of in any situation, basically.
other possibilities.
Yes.
Big.
If you say big fish, that's okay, I understand you, but it makes more sense to say I need to buy a big fish at the supermarket.
Okay.
But I don't have a. So big is not a possibility.
Okay. Minimum, very intense. Intense. So more.
More. I need to buy more fish at the supermarket. It's not enough. I have little here. I need to buy more. Okay?
Okay. I like okay. Much. I like because but much provolone cheese with sandwich.
Very good.
So I like it because he puts a lot of provolone cheese in the sandwich.
Lots of provolone cheese in the sandwich. Okay.
Okay. Big no, medium no, very no, so more.
More. I like him. I like Carlos. Because he puts more provolone cheese in the sandwich than Joshua. So I like Carlos because he puts more provolone cheese in the sandwich than Joshua. It's possible. I like him because he puts more provolone cheese in the sandwich. Okay?
Yeah.
For example, I go there every Thursday because on Thursdays, Carlos is there. I don't go there on Wednesdays because it's Joshua. And I like Carlos because he puts more provolone cheese in the sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Whoa. That's chef.
Chip.
Oh, chef.
Chip.
I don't know. Chef.
Chip. Chip.
Chef.
Chip.
Chip.
Cheap is the opposite of expensive.
Ah, okay. That's much. That's much cheap.
That's much cheap is not correct. For you to
No, much cheap, no.
no, because if you say much cheap, it's correct to say much cheaper when you are comparing. Oh, that's much cheaper. But here I don't have cheaper. I have cheap. So much is not correct.
Okay. So very.
Wow, that's very cheap. Yeah, that's correct. Any other possibilities?
Yeah. So lots of.
No, that's lots of cheap. Nah.
No.
Cheap is a characteristic, an adjective, and you cannot say, oh, that's lots of beautiful. That's lots of dangerous. It makes no sense.
More.
That's more cheap. No. Why not? Because for you to say more cheap, you need to say cheaper. Happier, faster, taller, shorter, fatter, cheaper. Short adjectives, we don't say more cheap, more happy, more sad, more fast. We say faster. happier, sadder, taller, cheaper. So more cheap is not correct. The only possibility here is very.
Okay.
Okay?
So I don't believe in only possibilities vary.
Yes.
Okay.
Because remember, the comparative of superiority for cheap is cheaper. So more is not a possibility.
Okay.
I'm gonna write it here. So more is not a possibility. Okay, next one.
That's very
That's a very watch. It makes no sense.
a big watch.
That's a big watch. Do you understand the reference? Faustão?
Yeah.
Okay. That was my intention. I started talking about Faustão because of this part of the exercise, the reference. Understand? Easter egg. Easter egg. Big. That's a possibility. Any other possibilities?
I believe.
You believe there are?
Yeah.
What other possibility?
No, I believe in big only.
Very good, Nicolas. Big is the only possibility here. Next.
Man, big too. I am big confident.
I am big confident makes no sense.
No. So intense, very.
I am very confident. Very good. That's one possibility.
Man, more. I am more confident.
I'm more confident. Yes, I'm more confident today than yesterday. That's one example. I'm more confident. That's one example. So I'm very confident, I'm more confident, and that's it. Okay? One more. That's for you. I created this thinking about you.
I have this. I have many investments.
Okay?
I have big investments.
All right.
I have more investments.
Yes.
So I have lots of investments.
Very good. I have many investments, more investments, big investments, lots of investments. Okay?
Okay.
And three more.
Okay. Water. She drinks much water every day.
All right.
Very true.
No.
No.
Varies about intensity. And here I'm talking about quantity. Water, liters of water, for example. Quantity, volume.
Okay, so I believe in much more.
Much water, more water, lots of water.
Lots and more too.
Yes, more today than yesterday, for example. Okay?
Okay.
Next.
They are more. They are Much smart.
They are no, because smarter is much smart. Understand?
No.
It's not possible to say much smart.
Can you
Just
hear me?
much smarter.
Okay. So they are more smart.
No, smarter is the option.
Smart. Okay.
Very smart, and that's the only option.
Ah, okay.
Here,
They are very intelligent.
okay? And,
Oh, but smart.
oh, what's the difference? Smart is a short adjective, so I need to say smarter. And intelligent is a long adjective, so it's possible for me to say more intelligent. So here I have very intelligent
Okay.
and more intelligent, okay?
Okay.
And that's it for today, okay? If you can, do the exercise, the next one you need to do, because that's good for you, for your grammar evolution. But I believe you are speaking well. You just need to stop speaking Portuguese during classes, okay?
Okay, man.
Mister, thank you so much for your time, your attention. I need to close the platform because this platform has a time limit. That's not good, but that's okay. Advantages and disadvantages. Thank you, Marina. Have a nice weekend. On Saturday, tomorrow, I'm gonna have lunch with Mamãe.
Ah, thank you.
Okay. Bye bye, guys. See you later.
Bye bye.